Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Revolting review. I am Randy Ross and today I am reviewing Paranormal Activity, next to kin. So this is a supernatural found footage horror and the 7th installment in the Paranormal Activity franchise. And it is written by Christopher Landon and directed by William Enbank, starring Emily Barber, Roland Buck III, Daniel Lippard, and Henry Aries Brown. So as I said, it's the 7th installment in the Paranormal Activity franchise, but it is a completely different story. In fact, this pretty much doesn't really have anything to do with the original storyline from the first 6 movies. So, yeah, it's a completely different story. Like, set in the same universe, I would say, but is it's definitely a standalone sequel, if you can call it that, in the Paranormal Activity series. So in this, a young girl finds, has always known that she was adopted and taken in by another family, and she wants to reconnect with her old family, who are an Amish community, and she does so, and her friend documents everything and films it. But then the more she knows about her family, she soon finds that there is a sinister plot afoot, and there is, her Amish family are hiding some dark secrets and some demonic stuff, and she soon finds out why her mother gave her up all those years ago. So that is the story. So what did I like about this? Well, I like that they were going in a different direction and telling a different story. Completely, like telling this apart from another, film series. And I guess the final act of the film was interesting. A lot happened in that, but other than that, the rest of the film is pretty boring. I mean, it's a slow burn. I mean, this is like an hour and a half or something, or just over, but it feels like it just drags on because it's that slow. We see like everything, like she's reconnecting with her family, and then this girl Margot, who has our main protagonist, we see her doing all that, and then strange goings on starts happening. They discover a church and then soon find it's not a holy place like they were told, or they're not allowed in. And yeah, we basically find that they're keeping something sinister and demonic down there, basically the vessel of this demon prince that is possessing their current vessel that they give as a sacrifice. And Margot was next in line, which is why she was given up by her real mother. But yeah, I did like the final act of this, but I feel that it just was boring, and by the time it got to the interesting stuff, I almost had enough. I mean, why make another film when the series was going stale anyway? I get that they were trying to, refresh it, keep it fresh with a new story and everything, but I just feel that this didn't do it any favours. I mean, the performances were good. There was some good acting in there and some, good moments, but the writing and the storytelling, I just didn't like it. I mean, this became available to stream, I believe. It didn't have a theatrical release, so that just shows probably how little they had in it. It was, however, produced by Jason Blum, who we all know for Blumhouse Pictures now, because he does some good horrors. They do good horrors, Blumhouse. But this one, Paranormal Activity Next to Kin, yeah, it's not the best one. I can see why no one recommended this, and why it has took me over a year to get round to watching it. It is just, not a brilliant film. And like I say, it's boring, and by the time it gets to the good stuff, which I did like, I just had enough at that point. And, the jump scares, there was hardly any jump scares. I don't think I even jumped watching this. They had very poor jump scares, and you know, basically the franchise I believe is known for that, but there was hardly any in there. And when there was, it didn't get me off guard. It didn't, it was just, bland. And yeah, I just didn't like this one. If I had to rate it, I would rate it by performances, and that's what I'll do. I'll rate it by that. But yeah, other than that, it just doesn't have much going for it. Is there another Paranormal Activity movie in the works? I don't know. The ending, though, it did leave it open, but I just couldn't care less about that. The end. I mean, there were some cliches in there too, like, don't go down there, don't go in there, don't do this, but they do it anyway. Yeah, I just thought, yeah, I didn't like this one at all, so, I mean, it had some good performers in there, but just, eh. If I had to rate this, I would give it 2 stabs out of 5. 2 stabs out of 5 for Paranormal Activity next of kin. So there you go. There is my review on that. Do I recommend it? Only out of curiosity if you're curious about seeing it. But other than that, I don't recommend it. That's just how I do some reviews sometimes. Pitch it and that and stuff because so you don't have to. So yeah. Wish I could review some a bit better, but there you go. So I've been Random Ross. This has been a Revolting review. Have you seen this one? If have, then let me know what you think. Did you like it more than me? Yeah. So yeah. Until next time, don't have nightmares.